my dear friends. Out here at the bus stop. Oh, it's a rough day, and I just thought I would share it. Um, I never want to come across as something that I'm not to anybody. You know, I, I mean, it's like Paul said, I'm not who I want to be, but I press on. And it's funny, as you walk with the Lord for a while, I can look back and see that I'm not her anymore. I'm not that person anymore. Um, but look ahead, there's Christ, and I'm sure not that. And it's just a lonely place where I am. I don't know where I am. I'm going along this walk, and sometimes it is discouraging. Sometimes, you get frustrated with yourself for just so many different things. But I wanted to share this. Part of it's physical stuff, and which everything has to do with the Lord for me. Everything has to do with the Lord for you, even if you might not realize it. But struggling with this fibromyalgia flare up right now, and also have severe obstructive sleep apnea. And that only's been diagnosed maybe a couple months ago, and I don't know what's going on with the mask at night, but I don't even know if you can tell this eye's bulged out some. I'm waking up and that CPAP mask is blowing air so forcefully that it's choking me, and I don't know what's going on. Only the Lord knows what's going on at night. That I'm jerking that mask off. What's going on here? But I know something's not right, and I'm not getting sleep, and I'm not getting rest, on top of the fibromyalgia flare-up, and it's about to send me into La La Land. It really and truly is. I don't know that you can go but so long without rest and sleep. But I'm trying to hold it together and present myself normal to everybody, But I really don't feel normal, I feel downcast today, just exhausted. One thing, I'm going to share this. I'm only sharing it in case it can help somebody that maybe this has happened to you or this is going on with you. And it's that yesterday the Lord let me be very, very aware of how I judged others in my thoughts. How somehow without me trying, I thought I was better than somebody else. I hate that, but when I am aware of it, all I do is can talk to the Lord about it, I just don't want to hide anything from Him. And last night I was feeling overwhelmed with it when I was just thinking about it. I even was rude and short with my dog yesterday, I mean, it's my husband. My sister visited me and hasn't visited in quite some time, and I just had a hard time, being, and the thing is, on the outside, like, from what these other people noticed or saw, I don't think they noticed or saw anything or were offended for anything. I don't think. But I was able to say what I was thinking. Excuse me. And it's just, it bothers me. I don't want to be that way. I hate that. My only hope is in the Lord. I cannot change that about myself. Nobody else can change that about me. No self-help book can cause that to change in me. Only the Lord and His grace and mercy to change that about me, will I be changed? Because He does all the work that results in righteousness in a person, so that He may be glorified. It's His work that none of us could boast. And if we boast in ourselves, we're wrongly doing it. You know, we've got it wrong. We still yet haven't seen. We still got a lot of growing up to do. If we can take the credit for anything, because it's nothing by our doing, it's nothing. Everything by Him and His power, His Spirit. So anyways, but last night I was just feeling overwhelmed in my own sin, you know, and the thought came that this thought hasn't come to me in a long time, and it's a dangerous thought, and the thought just came right through was, have you left me? Is this why I'm able to be so rude and short and judgmental and all this towards everybody, it seems like? Have you left me? You know, and I thought, this happened real quick, you know. I'm explaining and it takes a minute, but it all happened within a fraction of a second, this thought. And the thinking that, you know, am I just going through the motions? Am I just going about life thinking, going about studying my Bible, going about whatever I'm doing, thinking that you're with me, Lord? And immediately the thought came, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And that silenced that. I mean, that put that to rest. In that moment, all I could do was either trust that that's the truth and the faith that the Lord has given me, the measure of faith that He has given me and He gives to everybody, is grown. It grows and grows, and that faith sustained me in that moment. It warded off those awful thoughts that I was having, that the Lord had left me, because He promises that He won't. And therefore He hasn't. He couldn't have. So I just go to the Lord to help me with what I've been able to see, and I thank Him. And I thank Him so much for never leaving me. Y'all, I mean, think about that. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been abandoned or left, maybe by a husband, spouse, maybe stabbed in the back by a best friend. Maybe you had a father or a mother and there was abandonment. It could be anything. But you know, the Lord will never abandon me. He'll never abandon you. He is the only one alive that exists that will do that. That can do that. That can endure and go with you through every sorrow, every pain, every time that you feel like you're in the depths of hell, you know, of despair, and you're not going to make it. Only the Lord can go with you into those places. Other people can't. They can mean well and pray for you and this and that, but they can't go down that deep. Only the Lord can. So I was thankful for that. I was thankful for Him keeping me. You know, He keeps His word. He's very faithful. So, though I'm in a real hard place physically and mentally, really, I mean, you know, with lack of sleep and just not able to get a hold of my thoughts real good, and this will pass. This too shall pass, but the Lord will see me through it. Come what may, you know. That's the thing about Him. He's so faithful. So I thought I'd share that in case anybody else might be going through something similar, and maybe that it could encourage somebody. So, um, may the Lord see you through. May your faith grow too, that you can take him at his word. You know, I hope that can happen for you too, if need be. So, much love.